Alright you guys, back on the couch again, ready for another Schmoedown match. Actually, this week has been kind of a crazy busy week for me. I've been very behind on my social medias and my YouTube watching, so I did not see this match coming at all. I was unprepared for this match. When I saw this match pop up on my feed, I'm like, wow, they got these guys? They got Jonathan Rhys Meyers? That guy's awesome. So, today it's a very special match. Jonathan Rhys Meyers and Brian Goodman. I like seeing the Schmoedown get celebrities and like more and bigger stars and get them in studio to kind of hyping this channel up a lot more. I know I really enjoyed the Star Wars match with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sam Witwer, and seeing them again a few more times. That was awesome. So I'm excited to see these guys throw down. So here we go. I can't say I know who Brian Goodman is before. I can't say I know who Brian Goodman is. Hashtag Black Butterfly. Might be a loop on this something.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedown, and my goodness, what a match here today. I'm Christian Harlow.
I am Mark Ellison. You know we don't get dressed up for just any occasion, Christian.
Well, thanks a lot.
Today is something special because we have a special celebrity match pitting the star.
I like celebrity matches.
Of the new film Black Butterfly, which is in theaters today, also available on digital demand.
Gotcha. Okay.
On demand
Black Butterfly. I'll check it out.
That's a lot of demands, Christian.
There's a lot of demands, and I'll tell you what, man, I am so excited to have these guys, both Brian Goodman and Jonathan Rhys Meyers, here to compete today in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I mean, I've been a fan of Jonathan Rhys Meyers for a very long time. We go back to
The Tudors,
and then Vikings, and now Black Butterfly.
He's a fan of yours here too.
Well, I think that's true. I actually think that's not true. He didn't know who it was.
Not true at all.
But now you look right now, and you look at this match. What are they going to know about movie trivia? What are they going to know, and what are we going to find out about these two guys today?
And that
yeah, I mean,
the game.
it's always cool to see actors, people who can film are movie fans, you know, and then knowing their movies. That's very cool to see. Very refreshing.
Telling us backstage that he thinks he's pretty good at Oscar movies and action and adventure, and then you get more of an unknown in Brian Goodman. He's been an actor, he's been a director, but does he know anything about movie trivia?
We're going to find out, but I don't think it matters because he scares me the way my dad does. It's just, he's very quiet, but it's just like you feel like when he gets mad, you just don't want to be anywhere near him.
I'll tell you this, if I show up in a prom limo and I'm going to pick up somebody, I do not want that guy answering the door.
No, I'm with you, but guys, we want to hear what they said to each other right now.
Yeah, here we go.
Here you go.
Movie trailer.
Thank you. What do you do? I'm a writer. Who said you could read the script? The stories are not good enough. I can help you. I just wanted to show you some rail. Sorry for the scare. Where are you going, Paul? We had an agreement.
Johnny, I'm in trouble.
It's a bit of a thriller. I like it. I'll check it out.
With win attitude, but not with him.
Well, you know, he's a tough guy. He's from Boston. He's got some brief, you know what I mean? So I've got to tread carefully.
Sharp, very intelligent, very sharp. Quick-witted.
I'm kind of like a Netflixer, sort of like iTunes kind of guy. I don't go to the cinema because I usually put on about 45 pounds worth of cream nachos. So, you know, I tend to avoid that. And I smoke like a trooper, so I like to do it at home. So my movie trivia, yeah, you know, it's come sad. What can I say, you know? I'm an actor, cap in hand, trying to get a job.
Be careful.
I'm going to bring the intellectual pain.
They both are scary looking. Jonathan Rhys Meyers has those like piercing eyes. He's staring into my soul.
I'm gonna knock the Boston right out of your ass.
Yeah, there it is. Here we go.
Again, you see what I'm talking about here. Brian's very calm, cool, collected, and Jonathan basically said he's going to knock the Boston out of him.
That's right. You can kind of see them playing their characters from Black Butterfly just a little bit because Jonathan Rhys Meyers, very intense. Brian Goodman also is to direct a movie that has that much intense action, a little bit of a thriller element, dare I say a dash of the movie Misery with better abs.
Well, we're about to find out right now. Are you ready to go?
I am ready to go. How's that golden throat feeling?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
I'm gonna work on that.
Introducing first. He is the director of Black Butterfly, Brian Goodman.
so nice though. Like he looks like a nice guy,
Looks
but
like a guy who's killed multiple men in his career, not just directors.
that too.
And his
But he looks like a nice guy, but on his bad side, like that, he'd probably kill you.
representing Black Butterfly. Please give it up,
Dig the song.
Jonathan Rhys Meyers. Making his way. There he is. I thought he wasn't going to show up. Stares. He gives him a nice little punch to the back of the head, and he sits, gets ready to the seat, sitting down.
I hope these guys bring it. I want to see a good show.
Already we see
I wanna see a good show.
Maybe all of the things, all of the hoops that Mr. Goodman made Mr. Rhys Meyers jump through on the movie, now they're going to come back to haunt him.
Or is it going to be the other way around? We're going to find out in just a little bit. Mark, tell
My board's ready.
and our fans how round one works.
Competitors,
Are you ready?
in round one, you guys will each hear 8 questions to the field. So as soon as you hear the movie trivia question, you simply write down your answer on the whiteboard in front of you. And when we ask you to reveal your answer, please show your answer to the cameras. At the same time, you verbalize it. Those 8 questions come from 8 different movie genres. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question, so guess to your heart's content.
And you'll have 15 seconds to answer each question. All right. So, Jonathan, are you ready?
Now, after I answer the first question, must I show it and say it, or all 8 questions at the same time?
That's a great question.
Good question.
And we've never had that before.
never had that
None of
question
the other competitors have ever asked such a smart question. We will ask them one at a time, and then you write down your answer, but don't show it until we ask you to reveal it.
Beautiful.
So, Jonathan, are you ready?
I am.
Brian, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get ready to
Schmoedown.
All right, here we go. Round number 1, Mark, go ahead.
In the world of action-adventure movies, by the way, Brian Goodman was great as the lead in Taken. Your question. What actor portrayed the villain Simon in the movie Die Hard with a Vengeance? What actor played the bad guy? Die Hard with a Vengeance.
I like the pause.
I like the title of that movie.
I like it.
It's really ballsy.
Oh my God, I should.
No, it's for you too. That's for you too. Both you guys.
He was willing to give Jonathan Rhys Meyers a point.
All right, and 5, 4,
I don't know.
2, 1. Jonathan, what do you got?
Jeremy
That's
Irons.
correct for 1 point.
Fudge!
All righty by Jonathan
Brian,
Rhys Meyers.
Brian,
Jeremy Irons.
there you go. 1 more.
Jeremy Irons.
James
That's it, James Caan.
It says James Caan. Cheated. It says James Caan. He cheated up top.
Fucking
One
Boston.
Jonathan Rhys Meyers.
Could be trying to pull a fast one on us.
Oh man, he cheated up top. Good. So make sure cops. So keep an eye on that.
Poor Prince Jr.
1-0. I like that right away. Here we go.
Echo him.
There any question. Jonathan, you might want to hide your board now.
He wrote it small. I couldn't see shit.
Very
I tried to look.
smart tactic on the actor's
Question
behalf.
2 in the category of 90s films. What was the name of Jodie Foster's character in Silence of the Lambs? What was her name?
You ever see that movie?
Yeah, I like movies.
Get this.
Yeah.
The guy
Yeah.
eats people. It's a zany romp.
It's a spoiler, my friend. 5, 4,
Clarice.
2, 1. Brian, what do you got?
Clarice.
That's correct, Jonathan.
Clarice Starling.
That's correct.
Even the last
The
name.
second time by Rhys Meyers.
Rhys Meyers, 2. That's 2 straight. Next question.
Can he go smaller with the third question? From the world of comedy movies. Not a fan of humor, which means I am out of luck for my new
I
back
could have
friend.
told you that about 3 minutes ago.
They
That
make those
worked
still?
for me. Your question is, in what city was the news crew based in Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy?
Makes it. I botched this when you asked me this earlier.
Yeah, you did not get it right.
That's so
Very
weird.
embarrassing moment for you.
WHALA?
5, 4,
I told your family about it.
3, please don't. 2, 1, Jonathan.
Los Angeles.
That's incorrect. Brian.
Miami.
That's incorrect. Looking for.
Santiago!
San Diego, aka Wales Vagina.
First place there. Next category is the category of drama. Which mob movie was released first? Was it Goodfellas or The Godfather Part 3? Which mob movie was released first? Goodfellas or The Godfather Part 3?
You know, both those movies involved the mob.
5, 4,
Godfather Part 3?
2, 1. Brian?
Oh, they don't trust me no more. They want me first. They want me first.
Goodfellas.
That's correct, John.
Goodfellas.
That's correct. All right, so there we go. Look at this, 3-2, tight game.
Well, all
On to
B's.
the next
Missed that one.
3 months apart, way back in 1990. Your next question comes from the category of famous actors and actresses. And your question is thus. Which classic character is portrayed by Johnny Depp in the Alice in Wonderland films? Yeah, you love those. You cannot get enough.
I like the original cartoon animated. The original cartoon
Mad Hatter.
is really trippy.
Blech.
4,
Follow Mike
3,
Quillen. Look out.
I'm counting down. 2, 1. John.
The Mad Hatter.
Correct, Brian.
No idea.
There you go. All right, so Jonathan now at 4-2. Our next question
I hate those
here.
movies.
In the category of fantasy sci-fi films, which movie in the franchise was Star Trek: The Search for Spock? Which movie in the franchise was
A number?
Star Trek: The Search for Spock?
Just need a number out of the gentleman.
I have more respect because both their list says I'm more of a Star Wars fan.
Is that what that look
That was
is?
my look. I'm just reflecting it onto others.
How many did they make?
About 38. Yeah,
Yeah.
about 38.
Scott Mance would get mad at me when I was about to say too many.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian?
7.
Yeah, that's it, correct, John.
4.
Ooh, just missed it.
It was the search for Spock was 3.
Hey!
4 is where they saved the whales.
2 questions left here. Number 7.
That's just way too geeky for me. Thanks very much.
Total guess. I didn't
Here's
know that
another
one.
one. Number 7. In the category of new releases, which character was played by Josh Gad in the live-action Disney film Beauty and the Beast? Which character was played
What was
by
that?
Josh Gad in the live-action Disney film Beauty and the
LeFou.
Beast?
LeFou.
No whales in that movie.
Brian Goodman hates us.
Right, a stare that could break the set here.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, John.
The gay fella.
Damn, it's so close. But I'm afraid we do need the character name. We do need the character name.
All right, we knew the character name, but Brian,
The Beast.
incorrect. It was LeFou, but so you can't get a half
Is
point.
that the one that just
Is
came out?
the food the gay fella?
It is.
It's the gay fella then.
I mean, you got it
I
right.
just seen that movie with my grandson a month ago.
Yeah,
Technically, Gaston was leaning both ways too.
Well,
So
here's
you
your
can't give it.
final question. Your final question in round 1 in the category of famous directors.
Why don't you go ahead and take this one?
I'm going to.
Johnny's gonna kill this one.
Tom Hooper directed Colin Firth and Jeffrey Rush in what 2010 critically acclaimed film? I don't know if the gay fellow was in that one.
Might have been.
5,
The King's Speech.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Jonathan.
King's Speech.
That's correct. Brian? Didn't have it. Oh, you got it. Okay, so there you go. So Jonathan Rhys Meyers are 5-2 after the first round.
Commanding lead.
Really good
Another
though.
big comeback.
Only missed 3, good, and it certainly can happen as we get into round number 2. Mark, tell them how round number 2 works.
First round, a little slow.
Is gonna be
I did fairly
at the wheel
well,
with
but
his
I'm not
broad
playing.
shoulders. And in
But
round number 2,
Definitely feel like it was a better first round. A better first round for me than it was on
If
Tuesday.
you spin a
But
category and you're not a fan of
Pesky
that
round 2 is coming up,
category,
so we'll
we give
see.
you a mulligan, you can spin again. Whatever it lands on, you must answer 4 questions from that
Here we go.
category. Now look on that wheel, you're going to see opponent's choice and spinner's choice as 2 of the categories. So look out, if you spin one of those, your opponent could be choosing what your category is. Now the point values double in this round, so each question is worth 2 points. However, if you guys aren't sure of the answer, you can check to multiple choice. At which point value the question goes down
that
to
Star Trek
1.
question-
But I
that
want
Star
you to
Trek
keep in
question
mind,
I totally
there is
guessed on,
stealing
so.
available in round 2. So if you missed
Total
a
guess.
question, Brian, which it looks like you might,
sometimes you gotta guess and get
Jonathan Rhys
lucky.
Meyers could steal that answer.
Can you repeat all that?
Absolutely.
No, I'm kidding. Fucking boom.
All right, here we go. Here we go. So
Jonathan Rhys Meyers, you are in the lead, so you get to choose. Would you like to spin first or defer to your director,
I
Brian?
would defer to my director.
all right, Brian.
As
give
an
it-
actor, I'm used to deferring.
Brian, give it
Beauty and the Beast.
a big spin.
Don't worry, there you go. There it is.
There it is.
Look at that spin. You gotta think he's looking for famous directors
Looking
here.
on 90s.
Nice.
Do you want to stay or do you want to spin again?
Spin again.
Spin again.
Not a fan of that decade.
That's my mulligan.
That's it. That's your mulligan. And it's gonna land.
It's gonna land on 90s again.
Oscar movies.
Oscar movies.
Oscar movies.
In this category.
All right, so Oscar movies for Brian here.
Now keep in mind, this is one of the strengths that Jonathan Rhys Meyers told us. So if Brian doesn't get this question right, look out for a steal.
Okay, Brian, here's your first question in the category of Oscar films. Martin Scorsese lost Best Director for Raging Bull to what famous actor turned director in 1980? Remember, you can ask for multiple choice if you need it.
Kevin Costner.
It's incorrect.
Warren Beatty.
Incorrect. Looking for Robert Redford. Robert Redford.
Ordinary People.
Ordinary People, yeah.
Redford, it was Ordinary People.
Right,
Mary
that's right.
Tyler Moore, I believe in that movie.
Yeah, all right. Your next category.
Didn't know that one.
Sorry, your next question. Which actress is famous for her Oscar speech, "You like me"? You really like me. You gotta sell it.
You like me. You really like me.
Did that help?
You're welcome, Brian.
Repeat the question.
Absolutely. Which actress is famous for her Oscar speech, "You like me"? You really like me.
Brian Goodman trying to phone a friend here.
It's a different game, right?
Who is
You
it?
can ask for multiple choice.
I knew it was in The Mask, but it's not. That's not it.
Should I just throw something out?
Unless you want multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right. A, Sally Field. B, Meryl Streep.
Sally
C,
Field
Barbara
sounds about
Hershey.
right.
D, Juliette
What?
Lewis.
Did you Google that?
No, I'm planning our honeymoon.
That's correct for 1 point.
Sally Field.
She had the little black dress on and the big hair. She
One
looked like
correct
Whitney
answer of
Houston.
time, Rhys Meyers.
All right, here we go. Question number 3. Shakespeare in Love won Best Picture over what war film in
Saving Private Ryan.
1988?
Shakespeare in Love.
No,
Shakespeare
what's
in
the
Love
war
won Best
film
Picture
with?
Saving Private Ryan.
which war
Are you
film
sure?
in 1998?
But riddle me this. What's the war film with?
Tom Hanks.
No,
Give me the count.
it's the Revolutionary War.
5.
Patriot.
Yes, that was a
You
good
can't start
movie.
at 20?
We go to 4. We go,
I
you do have
think it's
multiple
Saving
choice.
Private Ryan.
Choice.
Or
A,
Patriot.
Black Hawk Down.
No.
B, Zero Dark 30.
No.
C, Saving Private Ryan. D, Windfall.
Black Hawk Down was like 2002. Zero Dark 30 was 2
That's
weeks in.
correct for 1
The
point.
Talkers
Without
was
a
something
point with
else.
one question to
Now,
go.
in order to try to either
Saving
tie
Private
the
Ryan
game or
was
take the lead
fantastic. The
here,
opening scene is amazing.
$1 Million Baby was directed
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
for 2
He's
points.
got the lead.
2
He's
points.
in the lead.
All right, so now Brian Goodman has a 1-point lead, and now it is Jonathan Rhys Meyers who is going to spin. You got that comeback kid. He did it. So here we go. Jonathan Rhys Meyers is
Seems
going to spin.
temporary though.
I've never seen a backwards spin like that.
Spin. It was a
Never
smart
seen it
spin.
before.
Smart spin. And it is
New releases.
New releases.
Keep it. Keep it.
I might have a shot.
I never go to the
Such
cinema.
an old school
Do you want to
film
go with
buff.
it? You
I
can
might
get
have a
spin again if
chance.
you don't want it.
He wants
No,
to.
let's go with new
You're gonna go
releases.
with
Keep it. Yeah.
I
I like it.
New releases. All right.
I like it.
Jonathan Rhys Meyers, your first question in the world of new releases. Ralph Fiennes provides the voice of which
Alfred.
character in the Lego Batman?
Never saw it. Alfred.
The Joker.
No.
The
Incorrect.
seal?
No, I'll sit.
You don't want it? Okay.
This is not blackjack. You can guess.
You won't lose
Okay, if I
points.
try to steal, can I get a multiple choice for 1 point?
No, because he didn't choose multiple choice.
Unfortunately, you can't.
Only if he
Yeah,
does.
only if he
But
does.
you can
But
take a
You
guess.
can take a guess.
So you make up rules as you go along?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
All right. Okay.
Never played this game before.
I don't even.
Okay.
We're looking for Alfred. Alfred the butler. Keep in mind, Jonathan, if you don't know the answer, you can check the multiple choice.
Okay.
Your next question. Who was the director of the runaway independent hit Get Out?
Jordan Peele.
Multiple choice.
Your options are, is it
I
A,
don't know
Jordan
this
Peele,
stuff.
B, Keegan-Michael Key, C, Allison Williams, or D, Bradley Whitford?
Jordan Peele.
Atta boy.
First mark for time.
Yeah, we're tied up. 2 more questions here.
All right. Your penultimate question is, Hidden Figures is the inspirational story of 3 African-American
Oh my
women
God.
breaking new ground
NASA.
at
Yeah,
what
NASA.
company?
NASA.
2 points.
There we
on
go.
Rhys Meyers. All right.
Amen. Good job.
Your last question in the world of new releases. Who directed the science fiction hit Arrival?
Dennis Villeneuve.
2 more
Yeah,
points.
I couldn't pronounce his name.
Jonathan Rhys Meyers takes it. There was a good.
Dennis Villeneuve. He did
That's right.
it's Sicario and
Okay, now round
Prisoners.
number 3, Mark. How does it work?
It's a great
Now,
director.
round 3 works like this. There's going to be 3 questions asked to each of you. The point value of those questions goes from 2 points to 3 points to 5 points.
Bit of a
for the
slow
last
burn
two.
match here, but
Get those questions because
with
each one of you is
both
gonna give us
people
a series of
being
3
fairly
numbers.
new,
They range from 1 to
they're
25.
doing okay. Probably about as good as I would ever do in
You
this
get
show.
Your numbers first.
3 numbers from 1 to 25.
187. 187.
187.
That is the
Alright.
code for murder.
Okay.
It is.
And he might be doing that today.
All right, Brian, you have 3 numbers.
5, 4,
3.
2.
5, 4.
Missing 3 in that countdown, Christian. Interesting
My
strategy.
grandson's age.
Oh, that's
Ah, that's nice. I made fun of it.
All right.
Bring it up.
All right, I'll ask the questions to Brian.
All right, so here's how it works. Brian, now because he's down 4 points, he needs to at least tie the game here, or Jonathan Rhys Meyers will win by technical knockout. So we have to make sure that Brian gets these questions. Mark, you ready to go?
A lot of pressure, Christian. One of these men is going to win this game. The loser is cast out of Hollywood forever. Here we go. Brian Goodman, you chose number 5 for your first question. Up here at the desk, that corresponds to the category of comic book movies.
Hey!
Here's your question. What famous actor played the superhero Big Daddy in the movie Kick-Ass?
Nicolas Cage.
Nick Cage.
There you go.
Attaboy.
2 points right
Good
off the
answer.
bat.
Brian Goodman there. Brian Goodman.
Why is he good answer?
His next
Oh,
category is
technical
category
feud.
4. This will put him in the lead if he hits this one.
For 3 points, you chose number 4. That corresponds to the category of Indiana Jones movies. These feature a daredevil archaeologist. And your question for 3 points. In the film Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, we learn that instead of going by his given name, Henry Jones uses Indiana, which is the same name as what?
A state?
No multiple choice.
Not on this one.
I wish I could help.
His home state.
5,
I should know this.
4.
His father's first name.
Unfortunately, they gave him the nickname Indiana because that's the same name as the dog.
All right.
Named the dog Indiana.
So here's how it works. Brian needs to
Oh,
hit
that's
this
a crock that I
5-pointer
missed
here.
that one.
Jonathan Rhys Meyers will win the game via TKO. Here we go.
In the world of Disney movies, who provided the famous voice for the
Really? It's a layup
in the
question.
film Aladdin?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's correct.
Brian Goodman has the
So
lead,
now we jump back.
13 to 10.
Now Jonathan Rhys Meyers here.
Kinda glad he got that question right.
So
That's
he's
a
now
5-pointer.
picked Category 1, Category 8, and Category 7. Jonathan, for your 2-pointer, Category 1, you chose war movies.
Bam, bam.
War movies. Alec Guinness and William Holden star in what film about POWs forced to build a bridge?
Bridge over the River Kwai.
That is correct. All right, so now it comes down to
Good
this.
question. Good
If
answer.
Jonathan hits this question here, he will win the
I would not
game.
have done
He
that.
chose
I've never
category
seen the movie
number
before. I've not
8,
seen it before.
and that would be fantasy sci-fi. Ooh,
Fantasy sci-fi.
Ian Holm played the android Ash in which sci-fi horror flick?
Space Odyssey? 2000?
Alien.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen,
I missed that
Rhys Meyers! Coming from behind in round 3.
Goodman came back there to put up a fight with Jonathan Rhys Meyers. He hit the 2, he hit the 3, and he's won the game.
Brian Goodman, like a great director, pushing his actor to the limit, but ultimately letting him have the glory. What a nice guy Brian is.
Oh, and now we get to hear from both Brian and Jonathan, who are with Grace Hancock. Right.
Hey, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans, I'm Grace Hancock. I'm here with the amazing, my old friend, Brian Goodman, and also the very talented...
So yeah, that was a bit of a slower match. Like, okay. That was a bit of a So that match overall was pretty slow. But it's good to see them get stars and directors in the game to see what they can do. However, I'm very glad that it went the full distance. I was afraid to be over early because Jonathan Rhys Meyers had a lead on Bryan. But it's always cool for a bonus match during the week, especially when you have Jonathan Rhys Meyers on the show. Big fan of his. He's great in everything he does. And I definitely want to see this movie that they have coming out. So yeah. So that's all. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Like this video. Subscribe to our channel. All that fun stuff. How do you do anything to say before I sign off?
Nope.
Alright. Y'all have a good night. And we'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.